than just the Hunter remaining. So this is one of my favorite decks in the current format. I feel like it's just good to watch. I don't know. This is one of those decks where it's just crisp. It's just like again, sort of like Zoo. The games are a little bit quicker. It's a lot about the board. You just curve out. You play strong minions, and minions that are fun. Call of the Wild is fun, and screw anyone else that thinks otherwise.
See, a lot of people think it's not very fun, but I disagree. I think it just takes the fun from one player and gives it to the other.
It's a transfer of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still the same amount of fun as any other card.
Yeah, like it's. I mean, both players aren't enjoying it, but one player is enjoying it double the amount.
Right.
That they would be enjoying a card that's enjoyable by both players. So
and sometimes even more. Like sometimes Call of the Wild yields even more fun.
Yeah.
Than a regular card would have.
Sometimes you rip it on turn 8, and you got like 2 little of those spiders on the board and 2 of those hyenas from the high main. Like that's when just the fun goes through the roof.
Yeah, through the roof.
Sometimes your opponent has like N'Zoth last turn, but didn't get that taunt that they needed, and they're at 5, and you rip it off the top. No,
I'm going to continue on with this joke right here because we're way overplaying it. So this is where I make a joke again and throw it right back to TJ so he can keep going with it. And so you guys in chat just get really annoyed.
This is when I never let a joke die before that's admirable, and so I keep it going again. And that's admirable and tries to interrupt me.
Botap just leaves.
Okay, whew, he's back.
I was like, where did he go? I didn't even see him leave. It was just Houdini.
Yeah. This is a pretty good curve here for Phone Tap, though. He's got a Coin Animal Companion into an Eagle Horn Bow, but you have to think like, or Kill Command, you know, it depends on the 3-drop, but we'll see. Misha would be the best. Huffer's, I'll never complain about a Huffer, but
he might complain here just a little bit. I mean, it does deal 8 points of damage, but Terrence, at this point, has got a pretty significant lead. Phone Tap doesn't have anything strong to do this turn. And this is really where I have found most of my Hunter builds leading is to turns like this, where suddenly Animal Companion backfired, and how on earth do I deal with this Frothing Berserker? I mean, this guy's connecting at least one time.
Yeah.
And if Terrence has anything reasonable to do on turn 4, I mean, this could just be lights out. Like, say he had Korkron Elite. Phone Tap's got to be in that situation where he's going, well, what now? I mean, do you just drop King Zealot? That doesn't seem very good. Eagle Horn Bow, do you attack face? I mean, I'm guessing at this point you attack face. But can you race the Frothing Berserker?
You might have to just take this damage. Take 11. Holy moly. At least, no, it wouldn't be at least 11, because you wouldn't be able to damage
on Fun. Oh my gosh.
He's taken 11.
This is brave.
As brutal as this seems, this is his way to win. Like, this is how he does it. And now he sees that there's a second Frothing Berserker, and now he sees that his own sadness is overcome him.
You know,
I mean, he can double King Zealot, I guess.
I was talking about worrying about this Hunter build pulling weight here, but Terrence's Dragon Warrior has not been pulling very much weight. But in this game, it's looking pretty darn good. Frothing Berserker is going to be in kill command range next turn, but not before he drops Phone Tap dangerously low and has more development to go back behind this. And with Blackwing Corruptor added to the party, it's just more damage that's going to pile in. I mean, that Frothing Berserker is hitting for up to 5 this turn. We'll see if Terrence wants to take out one of these 1/1s. And indeed he will. So that's 5 more to the dome. I mean, Phone Tap's at 14 and he's staring down 10 power.
Staring down 10 power, and Terrence M is not at a loss for resources here. I mean, he is going to be able to fight a little bit here, but you know, after this turn's over, he's going to be down to 9 because Blackwing Corruptor is still going to be on the board. Loses the Joust, not a big deal. That's sort of just a bonus of the King Zealot. A lot of times you can pick up a free Savannah Highmane in your early game with that card, but still in lots of trouble. 3 turns away now from being able to play that Call of the Wild.
Wow.
And another Black Wind Corruptor off the top.
That's a closer right there. That just ended the game, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's nothing Phone Tap can do about this. He's actually just dead this turn. Well, I'd say, he could pick up Houndmaster. Houndmaster, no, it wouldn't even keep him alive through that because Azure Drake and Slam would kill it.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just actually dead.
He's dead.
Wow, game number 5, just like that. I mean, this was a very quick Warrior game. And this is, I think, more of the kind of hand that Terrence was looking for in these previous ones, is to have those tempo swings. And we saw him early on. I mean, he had some early game stuff, but never really anything to back it up or try to run away with the game with. And in this one, just curves out beautifully. I mean, this is about one of the best hands I think you can get versus Hunter, is the Fiery War Axe into double Frothing Berserker into double Blackwing Corruptor. Whew!
Yeah, I feel like both those decks are very similar in the fact that if they curve out well, they're not unbeatable. They're very strong. If they curve out well and your opponent doesn't have a way to deal with those strong minions that they play. But if they lose board early, it's almost impossible for them to get back in the game. And we're going to move into a match now that's going to be really rough for Phone Tap. It's going to be Zoo Warlock versus the Hunter. And this is one of